Anyway, wait, no. Wait, oh, I stopped. Hi guys, this is Margot and welcome to my vlog series. Earlier this year, for spring cleaning, I was going through my boxes of books because my family recently moved into our new house. During the process, I found so many of my childhood favorites like The Magic Tree House, Goosebumps, and The Babysitter's Club. I found those books that I got when I was 7 years old. I even found some of them to have the fake library cards that I made because I love the library so much I practically wanted to live in one someday. But even with all the books I saw come back into my life, I've always wanted to find my way back to my favorite book, which is The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. And for those of you who don't know, Shel Silverstein is this guy who made children's books like A Light in the Attic, Falling Up, and The Missing Piece. The Giving Tree is his oldest book, which he made in 1964. Anyway, as a kid, my mom would read No, you know what? I should show you The Giving Tree. It is this book. And again, as I told you guys how I made fake library cards and fake library stamps, I made one for this book as well. See? Anyway, as a kid, my mom would always read The Giving Tree to me as a bedtime story, to the point that I'd already have it memorized and she didn't even have to read it to me anymore. We just had to recite it. We loved the book so much that my mom read it to my younger brother before going to bed as well. And eventually he had it memorized too. Now, The Giving Tree is about a relationship between a boy and a tree. And it starts off with the line, "Once there was a tree and she loved a little boy." Every day the boy would come to the tree to eat her apples and swing on her branches, and this made the tree very happy. But as time passed by, the boy grew older, and with that he started asking for more stuff like money, a house, a girlfriend. Can anyone actually imagine talking to a tree like that? Tree, give me money! Hey tree, give me a house! Hey tree, give me a boyfriend! Okay, I don't know if the whole spoiler alert applies to this book, but obviously the tree does give the boy everything he asks for. The money, the house, a boat to travel with, and all that. But at what? At the expense of the tree herself. The boy makes money by selling apples. He makes a house using her branches. He gets to travel because he used the tree's trunk as a boat. At the end, she becomes a stump, and the book ends with the boy as an old man sitting on the tree as a stump, which is this. And the book ends with, "And the tree was happy." Damn, that really hit me as a child. So back to now, I found the book in one of the boxes as I unpacked, and I realized that all my issues of always being taken for granted, I'm kidding. I found the book in one of my boxes and I got myself thinking that this is some deep philosophy and it's way ahead of itself as a children's book. You'd think it's just a narrative poem, but no! This dealt with so much emotional baggage like love, selfishness, man versus nature. But also, what bothered me the most was, why didn't the boy have a mother? Did he just appear in the forest? Did he just appear? Or was he just left there? Is he an orphan? I don't know. Why is he the only guy? Right? But why did he have clothes? Who took care of him? I tried to think about the ethics and philosophy of the book, although it's fairly obvious that it dabs on the themes of generosity, nature, and love, and how we should be the example of the tree, who gives and gives until there is nothing left of her. The boy asks for money. Again, she gives him apples. The boy asks for a house. She gives him her branches. The boy asks for a boat, and the tree gives him her entire trunk. The boy always asked her for stuff and then later on disappears, and when he comes back, he's in another stage of his life. But to an extent, it gets darker. The Giving Tree also shows the codependence the tree and the boy have for each other. I mean, for the boy, it's fairly obvious, but on the other side of it all, the tree is also dependent on the boy, in a sense that the tree always feels obliged to the boy by being an enabler. And as long as the boy is unhappy, the tree always has to give him a part of her to make him feel happy. She also always longs for the boy's presence, but as time passed by, the boy isn't the same one who would swing on her branches, gather up her leaves, play king of the forest. And more the boy takes, while the tree's left alone without the boy. And more than that, without some of her parts. Imagine like giving your kidney to someone and they don't even say thank you or something. I don't know. And those parts are things that she can never take or grow back. It's pretty messed up once you think about it. Really. But perhaps that's what unconditional love is? I mean, isn't that what we do to people we love? We always give them our time and our efforts, but ya fools be always blinded by the fact that what we give isn't usually what we receive back. Still, this story is designed to be a happy one, precisely because it's a children's book. We can still say that the story is a happy one because of the ending and the tree was happy. As long as we stick to the fact that the tree was happy, then we can still believe in the good the story brings. Just to be clear, the story does involve dark themes, but it doesn't mean that it's dark in itself. I'm just saying that with my emotional trauma and my need to be there for people even though I don't take care of myself, it's just that the book. And that's how The Giving Tree remains to be my favorite childhood book, by showing that we must unconditionally love each other, because when love goes, love comes back to you always. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to talk more about it, you can add me on my social media accounts or leave a comment down below. And I will see you guys next time.